Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Sips, Riffs, and Flix, home style edition.
That's right. And we're in the year 2022. This is the first episode of 2022.
That's right. So in, I guess, celebrating 2022, we're going to start it off right.
That's right.
We're drinking not one, not two, not three,
but
four.
Oh,
four.
Okay.
Delicious, we think. Flavors of what is it? Something that only real men drink. Ranch water.
Ryan Bingham's choice of drinks, apparently.
Per the contract.
Yeah.
So if any of you guys are fans of Yellowstone like we are, you know who Ryan Bingham is. We're also fans of Ryan Bingham's music. And it was interesting. I was shocked to see that he wasn't sponsored by someone else other than Ranch Water.
Yeah. And if you don't know who Ryan Bingham is, he plays Walker in Yellowstone. Because some people don't realize that he's actually a musician that plays amazing music.
Right. And he won didn't he win a Grammy for Crazy Heart? The movie about 10 years ago?
He did.
So check that movie out. Check that song out. And just check all his stuff out. The live album's great.
The live album's amazing for sure.
It is.
And he's got some great songs. Actually, in Yellowstone this season, when he was strumming no chords for Beth Dutton, and I was pretty nervous that Rip might come snap his neck off and pee down his throat.
Right.
That song he was playing is called Hallelujah, and that's my favorite song by him. So
I don't have a favorite. I can't choose. It's like picking your favorite child.
That's true.
Yep, not do it.
He's got a lot of good ones, though, for sure. So we were discussing how, number one, we find it funny that Ryan Bingham, who is a true life Texas cowboy, he's lived life in Mexico. I mean, he's done it all, and he travels and plays great just music. We were surprised that he was pushing Ranch Water. So either A, they paid him a lot. Oh, you got to be a man to open that box. You either, I don't know, my train of thought's gone now. So we were surprised that he was pushing Ranch Water. So either A, they paid him a lot of money, or B, he might really drink it. I don't know.
All right. So I will say this. Apparently, the whole story behind Ranch Water, this is an old, like, West Texas drink that they've been drinking for years, the cowboys and whatnot coming off the ranch. It is a hard seltzer that's made with 100% agave and natural lime juice. And what they've done, what they've done is they've canned it. So on a recent episode of the Yellowstone podcast, they actually have Ryan Bingham on there, and he talks about Ranch Water and the origins of it and why this is a family-owned company, why he chose to be a sponsor or whatever.
Oh, well, then I need to listen to that.
Bingo.
If he listens to this one, I'll listen to his.
So you're never going to listen to it. Okay.
So wait, are you sure that what they drink is ranch water and not branch water?
No, well,
because there's also this mixture that people drink called branch water that's like vodka, lime, and maybe seltzer water. I don't know what makes up branch water.
Well, maybe what dependent area of Texas, like here in North Carolina, it might be branch and it might be ranch. So maybe it's on how you enunciate.
And is that your mom's?
No, that's Jason Lipper. Remember when he lost his front teeth?
Oh, yeah.
And he couldn't. Remember he used to go eating Village Jim Peyton and order ranch?
I actually forgot about him.
Speaking of missing forefront teeth, y'all should really check out the Ryan Bingham episode on Sam Jones Off Camera. It's a great podcast. And learn more about Ryan Bingham's backstory. Childhood's all jacked up, traveling pillar to post, not having a place to live, and getting his teeth knocked out. Was it by a horse?
I think so, yeah.
All right. That's one of the things that's so pearly.
Yeah.
So to be fair, I have tried this before. I couldn't wait any longer. But I'm doing my wife and I are participating in the month of January, the Whole30 diet. So I'm not supposed to drink any alcohol whatsoever.
It's going to be in trouble.
But what I'm going to do is I am going to sip, because it's been a while since I've drank these. I'm going to take a little, cleanse the palate and give my review. Kevin can chug the ranch waters.
I don't know if that's true. So, so I looked up Texas ranch water, and there's obviously a lot of stuff, but this one says it's tequila, lime juice, Topo Chico chilled, and a fresh lime wedge for garnish. So there's a bunch of different variations of ranch.
You know what?
Ranch water.
I was listening to it. You guys go back, check it out. Yellowstone podcast on our podcasting platforms and listen to Ryan Bingham. And God bless America.
And I am not a seltzer fan.
Me either.
At all. I don't like any seltzers.
No, I don't understand it.
I don't understand.
That's why I was so blown away with Ryan Bingham. But maybe he likes it because of it's a story.
Maybe he likes the story. Maybe he's watching his calorie intake and stuff to keep that cowboy bod going.
Could be. He is old. Thin feller.
He is.
Let's try it.
All right.
So what we're going to try now is the Ranch Water Original Hard Seltzer.
Original. I like it's got an old steer head on it.
Now here's my pour for myself.
Golly, get it. Go ahead and drink all of it.
I went crazy. Cheers, 2022.
All right, here we go. Ranch water. Here's Ryan Bingham. I can drink that.
Oh, you can?
I can drink that one. You know why?
No.
Hold on.
Well, because it don't taste like anything. Here's the only thing.
No, it's got like this one has almost like a beer after flavor for me.
You think?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that.
I could drink that. I'm not saying I'd sit around and drink them all night, but
so how many?
Drink.
These are 4% by volume.
Yeah, 80 calories.
Here's the only thing I can think of after this. Let's say you've had a hard day out there ranching.
Yeah,
I mean sweating,
herding cattle,
putting shoes on and off for steer,
fixing the fences,
total 9, branding shit.
Yeah,
and just hot, scalded. I mean sweating. The only thing you can think of to get you through the day
is getting home to that ranch water.
That original.
Yeah.
And then cracking up in a case of Miller.
So it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I'll say that. I was expecting to possibly even spit it out, but the original is a safer choice though, because I already know there's one in there I'm not gonna like, and that's the spicy one.
So I was getting ready to say, I think what might make this more enjoyable, like when we drink bourbons and whiskeys and scotches, is the story. Right. So this thing says, happens to have a story. Our story: the Lone River cuts through the high desert of far west Texas. Out of the Lone River flows ranch water. Legend has it the first soul to taste ranch water followed miles of Texas stars until found asleep under a pinyon tree. That's not pronounced right.
Is that a pine tree?
Pinyon. I don't know. It's got one of those little waves over the end, so I don't pronounce it.
I don't even know how to do it.
While what transpired on that journey remains a mystery, it's a spirit inspires to this day. Ranch water.
I mean, I like the story. And I'll say this. I hope for their sake, you said it's family owned?
Yeah, I believe so.
I hope for their sake that people are buying it and they can't keep it on the shelves, because I'll tell you, they were smart as could be to partner up with Ryan Bingham and for the commercial to come on nonstop during Yellowstone. So, I mean, I would imagine marketing wise, they're probably killing it right now just for people just out of sheer curiosity, like us.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only reason.
I would not be walking through a grocery store and see this and buy it if I didn't see the commercial with Ryan Bingham during Yellowstone.
What's the chances next year, like the case comes out with like the Yellowstone thing on it? If they put Yellowstone, like the Y on here,
like the official drink of Yellowstone,
man, you couldn't keep them on the shelf. No. By the way, these are 4% by volume. For those keeping track.
Is that strong? Like what's a Miller Lite?
Like 4.2. So it's equivalent to a beer.
And how many calories
80
are
calories.
Miller Lite?
Oh, calories?
Because I know you know. Because you count calories even in beers. I know you know.
I think it's 96 calories.
So these are healthy.
Yeah, these are healthy.
So you're saying these are healthy.
Okay. Or actually, I think it's 95 because there's less calories in a Miller Lite than there's a Michelob Ultra.
By 1 calorie.
Well, that's all it takes is 1.
Just think if you drink 12 of them.
You didn't save 12 calories. That's why I drink 12 at a time. So I'm getting into my swim body.
All right.
All right, let's try. This
Are
is
we going
called
spicy
next. Yeah.
All right.
I like to live my life.
Ranch water.
Spicy.
So, yeah.
Now, this does say, well, this contains 2% juice. I don't know what kind of juice.
Agave.
I bet it is agave.
Does it say? You know what? It don't matter. Okay, so spicy. Made with 100% agave, natural lime juice, and jalapeno flavors. Not going to like it.
I've already killed Whole 30 just because this swaller here.
All right, here we go.
Can't drink 12 of them.
But it's not bad.
It's not bad.
So far, both of these are better than any
like Bud Light Lime Seltzer.
Any of those.
Or
what
Bud
is
Light
it my
Seltzer.
wife drinks? White Claw, Truly. Yeah.
Those have a real fruity. There it is. Getting in the back, hitting it. Little spice.
In my uvula.
Right? Get it. Dangy ball.
Yeah, I got that jalapeno.
That's that jalapeno.
I got it in the back of my throat. So both of these so far are better, like I said, than any White Claw, Truly, Bud Light Lime, any of those that I've tasted.
So far, and I don't know about the other ones, I have tasted the spicy before.
Then did you drink?
Never had the original.
Did you? How did you not taste the original first? I don't understand.
Because I wanted to try the spicy first. That's what I'm here for. I like spice.
Okay.
I
get it.
So I wanted to try it. But the thing about those other seltzers I've tried, and we should do a seltzer taste off, a blind taste. But it's a little too fruity for me.
Yeah.
Like the artificial flavor is too much.
I will say this, just to go along with exactly what you're saying.
Yeah.
All those others are very fruity and sugary and sweet to me. And plus, like I said, I'm not a fan of seltzer. I just feel like seltzer, I don't think I have something other people have where when I see somebody pour a seltzer, it looks fizzy.
Yeah.
When I drink it, it tastes flat, if that makes any sense. I don't get the seltzery tingly thing.
I get that part. No, I get that.
I don't. So
you don't get like a carbonated soda fizzy?
No, like for instance, last night I poured a vodka with black cherry seltzer. I've never done this before, and I tried it. I thought it was going to be like cherry soda with some vodka.
Yeah.
Definitely not like that. I didn't like it.
You think it's because of the artificial flavor?
Maybe.
Could be.
Maybe. So, but what I was going to say, these so far are not the fruity feeling. Like this would be what I would classify as a manly seltzer.
Well, we have 2 left to go, sir. But by the way, these are gluten-free. Speaking of being tough.
Healthy.
Gluten. I can't be out there on the ranch getting gluten in my body.
You got to save that for the bread.
That's right. Might get my IBS flared up. All right.
These are gluten-free, so you can eat sandwiches and such.
Making such a mess.
Now, what's this one?
This is called the prickly pear.
Not going to like it.
And it's made with 100% agave, natural lime, and prickly pear juice. Still 80 calories, 4%, and 2% juice.
I think my wife might like this one because she really liked the Wicked Weed pear beer they made at some point.
I don't like any of that stuff.
All right. You got an email.
Yeah. You ready?
Yep. Prickly pear. Still on the ranch waters. Now that one's fruity. That one's fruity.
It just ain't good. I'm really trying, Ryan.
Good rhyme.
Oh,
you're poeting it, Noah.
That's right. I really am. That one's not. That prickly pear is not tickling my fancy.
Yeah, I don't like that one. That one's too fruity. It's fruity.
I don't even know what that is.
It's got a weird after flavor.
Yeah, and it's still there. I'm not pairing it. I'm letting you know right now, for the old pear, I'm not walking across the street for it.
I'll save it. I'll ask you.
All right.
So, okay, the pear is a so far, if I was to pick like my favorite out of the three and go down, I would say, honestly, I'd say the original is probably my number one, the spicy number two, and prickly pear number three.
Okay, I'm gonna go different. I'm going spicy one. Well, I don't know. I guess if I'm just wanting one, I'd probably pick the spicy just for the flavor.
Yeah.
But if I'm gonna sit down, we're gonna kick our boots off and put it by the old fire. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about hard work today. I'm picking up them originals.
Yeah, me too. I'd like that original to be in a stovetop can. You know what I mean?
No, what's the stovetop?
One of those big cans, stovepipe top.
You mean like a big gulp?
Like a 24 ounce.
Oh, a tall boy.
Yeah.
Oh, why you say so? What's the
stovepipe?
What's this stovetop stuff you speak of? Jeez.
What's this?
This is Ranch Water Rio Red Grapefruit.
Not gonna like it. I hate grapefruit.
And this is made with 100% agave natural lime Rio Red Grapefruit juice. 80 calories, 4% by volume.
Not a grapefruit fan.
In any
sense. You know, when I was younger, my Uncle Larry, I can remember sitting at a table with him, and he would have a grapefruit like in a bowl, like a half of a grapefruit. And he would put sugar on it. He would just sit there and eat it with a spoon.
Do you remember the old grapefruit spoons that had the jagged edges on the front, and you get them out of the little triangles?
I don't. No, because I've never sat and ate one.
What? I used to eat.
Do you remember the R&B group called Jagged Edge?
I remember Lance Morissette, Jagged Little Pill.
I remember that one too.
All right, this is it. This is
Ranch Water Rio Red Grapefruit hard seltzer. That was not bad, actually. That's better than the pear. I really don't taste grapefruit.
Give it, maybe swirl around in your mouth and palate.
Yeah, I taste it.
Do you?
It's not as strong as the pear, though.
See, I didn't get hardly any of it at all, but I thought it was good. Pear is by far, it's out of here.
Pear is the worst out of these four.
Watch pear be Ryan Bingham's favorite.
Yeah. Ryan Bingham, let us know what your breakdown is. So mine is, I'm going to go original, spicy, grapefruit, prickly pear. Original's my favorite.
All right. So I would give the old grapefruit another whirl, but I'm trying not to break this whole 30 gel.
You know what I'm surprised of?
What?
That you can only buy it in a variety pack. Like, I'm surprised you can't buy 12 packs of original. And maybe you can in other places. We're in North Carolina, so.
All right. I'm going to go Ranch Water original. Then I'm going to go Rio Red Grapefruit. Then spicy. And then
prickly pear.
Terrible.
So would you actually, well, we'll do our rating system. Would you walk across the street to drink ranch water?
If I'm out of booze, like I got nothing, and Kevin's like, "Hey man, come over." I'm like, "What you got?" He's like, "Ranch water." I'm like, "All right, I'll come." But I'm not going to run across the street.
So you wouldn't turn it down?
I'm not going to turn it down. No. But
would you buy these again? Like, would you buy ranch water?
No. And here's the reason why. Because I'm not a seltzer drinker. That's number one. But number two, for what it costs for a 12-pack of these, I'd rather drink something I enjoy.
Yeah, because I think it was like $16.
$18. Okay. $17.99 for a 12-pack.
Could have got a case of Michelob Ultra.
Yep. But if you want to try something different, if you're having people over and you know people are coming and they like a seltzer, I think they're going to like it.
I'll probably buy more of these just for that reason. Like if I have people here or something, like, oh, by the way, let me let you try
a little something different.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, but for my own personal consumption, I can't see myself going to the store and buying it. That's just me. For me to drink.
You know what I'm going to do?
Not yet.
I'm going to make a drink in the next week or two. And it's going to be bourbon with ranch water. And I'm going to call it a Yellowstone.
It's not a bad idea, but I almost wonder if you shouldn't use tequila instead since it has the agave.
Good idea. I'm going to rewind a new drink that has a tequila with Probably the grapefruit one. And I'm going to, or the, and I'm going to call it a Yellowstone.
I'll tell you what.
Confused with Yellowstone bourbon.
Correct. I think here's what we should do.
Okay.
After I come off this crap, we should take each flavor and let's try to play with them.
Yeah.
And we'll make the Beth, the Rip, the John, and the Casey.
That's a great idea. That's a great idea. And what will we use? Like different tequilas?
Or bourbons, or we'll just kind of think, who knows? Maybe in a whole cocktail.
Rips has to be a bourbon though, because he's
with Tabasco.
And tobacco.
Right. I don't know. Hear what I was thinking too on the way over here? I was thinking of Yellowstone.
Yep.
How come not a single dude that works there on the ranch doesn't have a beard? The only guy that doesn't have a beard is the Indian chief guy, right?
Yeah.
And Jamie. John doesn't have a beard.
John doesn't have a beard.
That's most important.
Well, because the other guys, they're focused on working and ranching. You can't shave every day.
Like wash your ass. In the shower.
Yeah, but you gotta get in and out fast because you gotta work. Then you're tired. You gotta eat. You gotta drink you some ranch waters to calm down.
They drink the banquet beers. If you notice,
they do drink banquet beers
because of Cobra Kai.
All right, so ranch water. Here's what I'm trying to think now. So. My wife drinks seltzers.
Mm-hmm.
I would love for her to try these and see what she thinks. I would be interested to know if people that drink seltzers drink these. Is this like an elite or a superior seltzer? Like, would they drink these and be like, whoa, that's so much better than the seltzers I drink? And that's some reason my voice did that. Like, that's so much better. But that's what I'm wondering. Is it like a seltzer on steroids, or I don't know. I don't drink.
But the interesting thing too, I think, is these are marketed, I think, more towards dudes and men, just because of the can, because of the story, because of the bull. It makes it a bit more masculine. If you look at the other cans, they're more geared towards women.
They're skinny.
It's marketing,
and they're skinny cans,
right?
But I mean, like, if you were, let's say you're at Coyote Joe's at a Hardy concert,
right?
And there's a guy standing around drinking ranch waters. You can't
even say it with straight face.
I mean, you're gonna be like, no, that dude's a real cowboy.
Unless it's Ryan Bingham, I'm gonna say no.
I'm really not trying to poo-poo on the ranch water, people. I think it's a great idea, and I love the marketing behind it. It's a seltzer.
It's a seltzer.
And I really would be interested to know, not that we would ever know, but does Ryan Bingham really sit around and drink these?
Well, the answer is going to be yes, no matter what.
Until his contract runs out.
Right.
I just can't imagine anybody would sit around and drink these. That's the thing. Like, would you sit around and drink 5 of these? I don't think so.
I don't think. Here's what this is to me.
Okay.
This is your pregame. Okay. You're tailgating. This is what, right in the beginning. And then you're going to go drink beer. You start the party off. It's a warm-up.
Warm your palate.
You just came in off the ranch. You got saddle rash and all that. You want to crush one of these while you go in there and take a shower and then come out with the barrel bunnies. Drinking beer.
And I have nothing else to add to that. That's a good finish. That's good. Good finish.
All right, everybody. Ranch water.
See y'all.